Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel, and it's Saturday, July the 23rd, 2022, and I just want to start off by saying thank you for all you that have subscribed. Especially I've seen quite a few new subscribers, which is really exciting, and of course thank you to all of my longtime subscribers. You guys are awesome. I love your comments and I love connecting with you. And if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the little bell. And of course, always hit like on the videos. It helps out. But hit the bell and you will get updates of all of the videos I put up. And my videos are pretty varied. I don't know. I started out as one focus and it's kind of gone from there. And I just have a good time making videos. And they're a lot of fun for me. And I hope they're a lot of fun for you. Anyway, on Saturday, every Saturday, pretty much, I try to do a Saturday Happenings videos where I talk about the videos that I did last week and I talk about the ones that are coming up. So next week I have some really exciting things happening. I've got a couple of videos planned for next week, but next week is the county fair. So I'll talk about the videos that I'm going to do there in a minute. But first of all, let's talk about the videos that I did last week. First of all, last week was a fun week. Let me see, what I do. I got my little book. You guys know I have my little book, and every week I write down the videos so that I can go back and look. And one of the things I like to do about Saturday Happenings is if someone asks a specific question that maybe if I made a video and I didn't address, it's a good way to do that. I like to use my Saturday Happenings for giveaways and contests. And unfortunately, if you guys noticed on my last video, there was a little bit of an issue because there was some scammer that hits people who are giving giveaways and tries to get you to text them your information. And I just want to go on note as saying, number one, I will never ask anyone to give me their cell phone number or to text me anything. The only way I will ever get your information is if you either message it directly through Messenger, or if you go to my link. There's a link down there for my email, and you send me the message of what your address is, and I will never ask for, for you to connect with me or to use PayPal or Cash App or any of that. So if that ever happens, ignore it. It's not me. So let's talk. Last week was pretty exciting. So last week I did a hot chicken salad with sage biscuits. That turned out really, really good. I did that on the 19th, on Tuesday. It turned out really good. I liked it. I think I could use it in a bunch of ways. I don't see why I couldn't do the sage biscuits and then do like a beef stew. So it's kind of like whatever you would put in a pot pie, you can put in that center. I really liked it. So we'll probably make that more than once in this house. The other thing, soap nuts. I'm still out cleaning things off because we've rearranged the porch up here that's off the back door. And I'm still cleaning things off, and I'm just keep adding water to these soap nuts, and I put some of this, I will put in a bucket with hot water, and I will use that to wash off all the things that I'm doing over on the porch, cleaning up things that have been outside, cleaning up pieces of like patio furniture and things. That stuff works great. So that video was on Wednesday the 20th, and just learning about soap nuts and all the things you can do with them, which is awesome. And then while I was out here, Brian brought up my Simply Earth monthly box. So I did an opening on the July one. I'm really excited about the recipes, and I'm going to get started on those. But I talk about the Simply Earth box, and I always forget what I think is like the most important thing. One of the main reasons that I love them, other than the quality and all that stuff, is the fact that 13% of what they make goes to different organizations that fight human trafficking. I like buying a product that I believe in and still having like even an extension of what I'm doing to go help someone else. So I really, really like that. So, and then on Friday, I did my 2 essential oil essentials that I think were so good when we went on our cruise and when we drove cross country and you're in a hotel, tight quarters. I did the essential oil poo spray. You gotta have it. And the refresh spray that you spray, and it's just even like a bonus spray. So those 2 things kind of go as a pair, but they are awesome. So there's that. Now let's talk about getting into next week. Next week is going to be fun. It's the county fair. You guys know I love the county fair. And it's going to be very interesting. So I'm going to do some videos of the county fair for next week. Not sure what they're going to be, but be on the lookout for some county fair videos. And then tomorrow, I've got a garden update that I'm going to do for you guys. Because my garden's coming along just fine. Weirdly, though, all the gardens around here seem to be like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month behind where they should be. So that's going to be interesting at the fair to see, you know, what produce people are entering, because things seem to be growing slow. I don't know. The other thing is, we did this, but I've already, Brian and I are doing a bunch of stuff outside, so maybe I'll do a little video tomorrow of that. I don't know, just kind of a weekend thing. But on Monday, you know, I did the soap nuts. And then I like to use natural stuff. And honestly, I can't think of the last time like I bought like a foaming cleaner or anything. I just don't need to. But one of the things I use is vinegar. So I show a little bit about that. That video is on Monday. And then now I have my list of videos that I'm going to make. So, hey, I just want to tell you, you know how I've done soap in the past? Like I made soap. I've done a couple videos on making soap. Most recently was like the gardener soap and the loofah soap. I have started becoming very interested in that UV resin. So I just can't stick with one thing. I have to do it all. And I think it's because I grew up with my mom being a very, very crafty person. She actually at one point owned a quilt store, so this is kind of like my thing. And every time there was something new, she'd go, ooh, I want to try that. I got that. So anyway, using some of my little soap molds that actually I got on accident because I was ordering a mold for soaps. And when I got it, I had actually wanted the mold, but it came as like a little UV resin kit. That stuff's fun. So, and also when you're using your Cricut, which I do too, and make the keychains, you can use the UV resin to kind of, it's called doming. You dome the keychain so it's that nice acrylic curved top. So I'm starting to do some of that. I don't know if it's something I want to show yet because I'm not good at it, but it's still fun. Also, I happened to go to Costco and got a big thing of whipping cream because I want to make butter. So I'm going to do making of butter. I think that'll be fun. So I've made butter before, like years and years ago I actually made it, but I thought, you know, I make most of the time I make our own bread. So how cool to have not only the homemade bread from ground wheat, but the homemade butter too. And the nice thing about that is, you know, like at the store you either get unsalted or salted. I think one time I actually saw butter that said lightly salted, but I like the idea that you can make your own butter. I can cut it up in chunks, freeze some of it, and then I can salt it as I want to. So that's kind of cool. Today, as soon as I'm done with this, I actually have a recipe that I want to do for us just to eat today. And it requires like a baking mix, like Bisquick or the Jiffy Mix. And I don't have enough in my little Jiffy Mix box. And I thought, you know, I did one of those videos where you make your homemade, your DIY baking mix. And I think I'm just going to do that because I'll just do a new video on it so you don't have to go back and find the other one. Because I actually have all the stuff measured out on my counter right now, ready to go. So I'm going to get that done. I've got, let me see what else. And then I'm going to use that to make, I don't know, waffles or something like that. The other thing I did was I got the pork that I want to use for, I know I've mentioned this before, but I actually got the pork now. And I'm going to have Brian can 3 different pork recipes. This is going to be a fun week. So he's going to do roast pork in spicy sauce, barbecued pulled pork, and a pork chipotle chili. And I'm going to do that as like a series of 3, 1 each week. So that'll be fun. And on Tuesday, today, I'm going to go in, first of all, today I'm going to go in and I'm going to do, I'm going to make the baking mix, and then I'll make a recipe with it. But this week, I also have to go downstairs and get the downstairs ready because our daughter is coming up on Tuesday with 2 of our 3 grandkids, and I'm super excited because they're going to hang out for Fair Week, and I might get them in some videos too. But the other thing is, looky here, I want to show you. I finished this video yesterday. It's already posted, but you won't see it until the 3rd. This is just a teaser. So there is a jamboree coming up. The month of August is the jamboree, and it's going to be so cool. But I'm just going to show you a little sample of the video you're going to get to see from me. So good. Oh my gosh. So good. And Brian made them. So, there's that. So that's all I can think of for right now. I'm going to finish my cookie and my tea. And then I'm going to do the video on the baking mix. Then I'm going to get downstairs and clean up downstairs, get it ready for our grandkids, because I have craft supplies all over the place down there. And we still have some stuff that is from Brian's folks' house, and I still have stuff from my folks that I'm kind of organizing in donation, giveaway, and I don't know, Facebook Marketplace selling of things. So I need to organize all that so it's nicer for our grandkids and get ready for the fair. So there it is. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.